just spent about 30 minutes trying to get the bike started. Kind of acted like it had no start, like it was turning over, but it wouldn't start, and it's got gas in it. Gas is on. I mean, I checked that obviously when trying to start it, but it was just kind of acting weird. Thought maybe the starter solenoid wires came loose, so I checked that. Wasn't that. Had to hook it up to jumper cables, but what's weird is like it has, see, it's about to die on me again. I don't understand what's going on with it. So I guess for now, we're just gonna keep it in the neighborhood in case it dies before we go out on our ride, because I don't want to get stranded. Yeah, it's been acting weird the past couple of days. I mean, I haven't really rode it because it's been cold, so I thought, okay, maybe it's because it's cold, or maybe, like I said, I checked literally everything. I popped the battery cover off, I checked the battery, it's good. It's getting fuel, check the fuel, it's good. The fuel filter's just been replaced, the carbs have just been cleaned. It was just, it wouldn't start unless I hooked up jumper cables to it, which makes no sense because this is a new battery in here too. Damn, that was a nice little skid. But yeah, I don't know. Carburetor, because this one's kind of junky, and even after cleaning it, it doesn't run the best. But I mean, clearly you can see it does fine once it's running. It's about to shut off. I think. see, it seems like it's doing fine now. Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it, I guess. She does. Soon. My permit expires literally at the end of this month, so just a little practice. Really nice school. Today we're literally just cruising with no destination, just out for a ride. fellow biker up here. I haven't gotten the helmet confidence enough yet to just talk to other people on bikes. The anxiety is still there. Especially to people with like way nicer bikes than me. I feel like they look at like they don't. This is all in my head, but I feel like they look at me like, you peasant. It is a really nice day out. It's not super cold, but the breeze feels nice. I've been trying to ride every little bit I can before the season's officially over. Just because, I mean, some days the high is 30, and the next day the high is, 63. So like today, I think the high is 61. I'm not sure what the temp is right now, but it feels good out. The sun's out. It's actually a nice day lately. All the days have been gloomy, so today it's not too bad. Nuts loose, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm hearing. It doesn't seem like it's going to shut off on me now. Just got to keep an open ear for it. Because if it does, it's not going to start unless I hook it back up to cables. Trying to just find somewhere random and interesting for you guys. Like I said, I wanted to make more interesting content rather than just going to work, but there's not really anything around where I live. Everything's hours away, which I wouldn't mind traveling to. It's just today I've got stuff to do at a certain time, and so I'm trying to keep it around the house. So worried about these bags falling back down, because they were a couple videos ago, but I think I got them tight enough with some lock washers where they're not gonna fall down again. Which, I mean, they fell down when there was no weight in them. Right now I got all my GoPro batteries in a jacket in one of them, so, but it seems to be doing fine. to lower this bike, and now I'm trying to find a way to lift it, because like I've said in previous videos, me being a heavier rider, when I take turns, if there's any dip in the ground, I bottom out the kickstand and the peg, or like going around sharp turns, there's so much weight weighing the bike down that it'll drag peg, and it got kind of sketchy a while back. I took a turn a little too sharp, ended up in the wrong lane. It's a really good thing there was no one coming, because it would have been very, very bad. I got something kind of cool I can show you guys. It's right down the road from where I live. I think well, it was this road, so I guess you'll just have to take my word for it, because they changed it and tore it down. But I'll show you guys something somewhat interesting. Right here was actually Hawkins High School in the Stranger Things series. I'll see if I have any pictures of my camera roll anywhere to show you guys, but after the commencement of filming of season 5, they tore it down. I might have some pictures of the process of it getting torn down too, and they're actually building a new campus in place of it to be used as an actual school. But yeah, and then like 30 minutes down the road from where I live is Jackson, Georgia, which is where they film the majority of the actual town of Hawkins. We'll take a ride out there one day and kind of show you guys all of the filming locations and the gift shops and stuff they have. But yep, that's where she sat. And this is like 3 minutes down the road from where I stay at, so a three-way stop, which is kind of pointless, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of interesting. It's not as interesting now that it's torn down, but I actually, because I used to work in this area, I actually became good friends with one of the security guys that worked on the set of Stranger Things. And I'll throw in a picture of this too, but I actually have one of the headsets from the Radio Shacks, like a prop from the show that he brought me, and I'll give it to him though, so if somehow anyone's watching this from the production team or what have you, he would never tell me any secrets. I tried and tried to get it out of him. He would never tell me any spoilers. He was definitely loyal to the company. But yeah, shout out to him. I'll give him a shout out. Mr. Gun TV on YouTube. Been shooting with the guy a couple times. He's a great dude, you know. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. He's got a super big heart. He really cares for people. He's always wanting to learn more. You know, you could have a conversation with him for hours and just go back and forth about different things, how things work, different products, new technology that's coming out. He's a super, super cool guy. He actually has a bike. Me and him were planning a ride, and then of course the season started getting cold relatively quickly for Georgia, which is rare. So I'm not sure if he's still planning on doing that this season, or if he wants to wait until it warms up again. I'm never gonna set off this damn light. Maybe. It says 7 seconds left. area in Georgia, I can show you guys quite a few things. I mean, if that's something you'd be interested in. I know, like, I watch a lot of motovloggers like Brian636, and I like his Hood Eats series. So maybe instead of like a Hood Eats, I could just go around and show you guys filming locations, tell you some of the history about it. People not knowing how to drive baffles me. Like, you saw way back there that lane, that this lane was a turn only lane, and you chose to stay in it until last minute. They just built this 7 Brew right here. This place is dangerous. I'd much rather go to 7 Brew than any other, like, big chain coffee shop, Starbucks, Dunkin'. There's, like, small mom and pop places that are obviously better just because of the, you know, I guess effort that goes into it. It's not corporate. But that place right there, the bomb. Like I said, you gotta love it. There's so many Nimrods over here in the area I'm in, dude. You like, that's just normal everyday shit. Guess I'm just gonna head back towards the house. Like I said, at least until I figure out what's wrong with the bike, I don't want to get too far away from home. Let's see, does this go all the way through? I don't think it does, but I figured it didn't hurt to try. Look at that. fucking wiring harness for my underglow just melted. I knew I smelled something burning. Fuck, dude. Damn. Little fucking sticky tape they give you isn't enough. Well, let's get her back home. I kept smelling something and I was like, dude, that's gotta be the bike. But how unfortunate. Nice blinker. I could have went. You put it on after you're in the turning lane. What a genius. I hate that, dude. And I don't know if I can buy just a replacement switch. I knew I should have like super glued that motherfucker onto the bike. Shit, man. All those wires ran so neatly just to be burnt. That's crazy. Nice fucking turn signal. God, dude. Yeah, at this point, bro, I just want to go home. It's just, that irritates me. All the lights are still ran. I might can just reach out to the seller and see if I can get a power supply.